Hello YouTube, welcome to day number 27, I think. I've woke up, I've had a call from the doctor. He's able to do what I needed him to do, which is great. I've just been dancing to some some tunes. Yeah, I have toast here. We'll go into the kitchen. I have toast in the... No, I've got bread in the toaster. It's toasted up. I don't know if you can even see that. I'm gonna put some Nutella on it, and then I've got my pre-workout in the fridge. I just made it, then I had to go toilet. So pre-workout in the fridge. I'm gonna hit backstring. Yesterday was a rest day, kind of a spontaneous one. You know how you can just tell when you need a rest day. My glutes were still sore, and today I'm hitting posterior day. So yeah, if I did any kind of hinge movement, then I feel like I'd be compromising my safety because my glutes are getting involved. But yeah, today is a good day. Look outside if you can. I don't think you can. There, it's nice outside. My toaster just popped. Yeah, let's get some Nutella on these bad boys. Right, we're gonna do it like this. Yeah, so you can see. So 2 pieces of toast. I know that each piece of toast is 44 grams. I just know that from previously weighing out the breads. Actually, each piece of bread, I should say. And then I start with the jar of Nutella on the scales, and then I'll zero it, and now anything that comes out, it will say minus 5 grams, let's say. And now I know that 5 grams of Nutella has left this jar, so I'm gonna add 5 grams onto my total. Yeah, and then at the end, I don't think a lot of people do this, but I will actually sprinkle a bit of salt on the top, for both taste, but then also it gives you a nice pump while you're in the gym. Obviously I've got my pre-workout anyway, but yeah, I do like salty foods. I don't think I go overboard with the salt because I do drink a lot of water, or at least I try. Yeah, I try and drink a lot of water. I think also a big thing in weight loss, or even just fat loss, because weight loss isn't specific to losing fat. I think a big thing is like drinking water with all your meals, because I think it fills you up a whole load more. But then also you're getting your water in for the day, and that just helps you feel more full, more satiated almost. Your body isn't like begging you for I don't know, nutrition, I guess. At least that's just how I think of it. Alright, look. Let's flip the camera. 2 pieces of toast with Nutella, and that's minus 25 grams. So I'm gonna put 25 grams of Nutella. And there's some on the fork. No, what? So there's some on the knife, I mean. But I'm just gonna lick that off the knife. So I make sure that I'm eating all 25 grams. None of that is getting wasted in my total calories. And then here we get the salt out. I use a KFC pot, like an old gravy pot, and I'll do just a 1-finger pinch. I do half of it on this piece of toast, the other half on this piece of toast. Usually I do a bit more, but I've got my pre-workout and I did 1.5 scoops of pre. So yeah, I'll put that away in there, and now I can eat this, and then I'm gonna drink that, and then I'll refill it with water, and then we're going to the gym. We're hitting backstring, posterior. Alright, I'm also gonna have my tablets if they're gonna do anything. I've been trying to take them consistently. For like the past year, I should say, I've been trying to take vitamin D consistently. But the last like couple of months, I've been trying to have all 4 of these consistently, and the only thing I've been having consistently is this creatine. Yeah, I don't really believe in any of this because I feel like I was already fine without it, you know. But then again, I was already fine without creatine. But I did lock in when I started having it because I felt like a sense of almost like responsibility where I bought creatine, did my money on creatine. If I'm not even gonna, be putting it to use, so I didn't want to have bought creatine, take it once, and then forget about it, and then take it once again, and then forget about it, because I know that you have to load creatine almost. Not load it. You don't need to have a loading phase, but you want to have you want to be able to saturate your muscles with creatine, and in order to do that, you have to be taking it regularly. Yeah, I know you can get creatine from red meats such as beef, probably lamb as well. Yeah, and then cod liver oil. This is probably the most useful one to me because I don't really have fish all that often. I do, but it's not like consistent. Like, I don't mind fish. Fish is nice, but I don't really have fish often. So I feel like cod liver oil is great for like knee pain. I'm assuming just joint pain and stuff. Because that used to like mess me up back in the day. My knees used to hurt. But I guess that got fixed with just training more. Yeah, my knees just became more tolerant to the exercises that I was doing. But yeah, five pills. Yeah, 5 pills. Chug them down with some prey. All right, time for the gym. Neighbours have had a parcel delivered, but they weren't in to collect it, so they gave it to us. And guess what their parcel is? Alright, I'm just gonna talk over this set right now, but this is like my progression almost into doing Jefferson curls. So what I'd progress from here is I will probably stand on like a plate or something to try and get a bit deeper into the stretch. And then eventually I'm gonna have the bar in like the crease of my elbows, like a Zercher squat. Yeah, so this was my first time actually doing these specifically in this gym. I put some straps on, 30 kg. It was a bit light. I feel like I had a lot more in me, but I did 3 sets. None of them were taken close to failure. Just trying to just connect with the movement almost, just kind of, I don't know, getting used to performing the movement in a way that is correct form. Standing next to the mirror really helped as well, and kind of imagining unraveling your back and then re-raveling it. Yeah, like trying to make the curve in your spine like work its way down and then back up. That's a nice kind of mental cue. But yeah, this was a long set. This was like a 2-minute set, just because I was going really slow. But then all of my reps kind of looked slightly different as well, because I'm like playing around with it, trying to, see where I can feel my lower back. You can see I'm playing about with how far the bar is from my shins. Yeah, so you're gonna see some more Jefferson goals hopefully, or some progressions towards Jefferson goals. Right, I went to the gym, just went back home, had I made a lovely beef mince wrap. Like, I fried it, and I put some shallots in there. Well, I put 1 shallot in there, and it was good. And then I had some sweet potato. I made like 350 grams, I think. 350 grams of raw sweet potato, but then I only ate half today. I left the other half for tomorrow, because I think I should be okay to hit anterior tomorrow, or at least like I could hit quads and calves and adductors. Yeah, we'll see. But I should be able to hit chest as well. Triceps are a tiny bit sore, but now I am walking to the doctors because the stuff that I needed, they've got it all ready to give to me. So I'm walking over there now, and I'm gonna go home, probably finish this video. Alright, went on a side quest. I went to go see my dad. I was writing my new split, posterior, anterior, and I'm putting days A and B, so I'm gonna have two anterior, 2 posterior days. I have done both of the A days, but now I need to conjure up the B days. I just want to have different variation basically. So I'm gonna have one main bicep curl movement. I'm gonna do 4 sets of, and then I'm gonna have a reverse curl. But I'm gonna have 2 different bicep curls, like 1 per day. And then I want to have different different tricep movements as well. And then for bench, I only want to bench one day, like 1 day per week. I want to bench once, and then the second day I'll probably prioritize incline, and then I'll hit some flies. Yeah, I'm kind of crunched for time right now, so I'm probably going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. I'm pretty sure this was day number 27. See you tomorrow for day number 28. Bye bye.